Well, today I'm gonna do an interview with you about discrimination. Can you please tell me a little about yourself? Where are you from, and what do you do? And tell me please a story about discrimination or bias that happened with you.
Thank you, Ines, for taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it. My name is Miguel, and I do social justice work and community activism in Detroit. I'm a community leader locally. I run a youth program called Be Exposed, where I take young people 6 to 15 and expose them to things around the country and around the world. One of the things that was really interesting is we took a trip to Montreal in 2014, and we stayed intentionally in the Francophone section. And I did that intentionally because I didn't want them to be able to reach out to people and speak English and have their needs met. I wanted them to experience some frustration in terms of trying to communicate and not have their needs met. So one of the things that happened is after we were there for a bit, I asked the kids to describe to me how they felt. And they said, it's not very friendly here. And I said, well, why do you think that is? And most of them had responses like, well, they don't like us because we're black. And I said, no, that's not it. What else do you think it could be? Well, they don't like us because we're kids. No, that's not it either. They don't understand. And so as we started to talk, I helped them understand that they speak French here in this particular section of the town. Mm-hmm. And so English doesn't get you very far.
Right.
So once I was able to demonstrate to them that English doesn't work but French does, then they became very curious about the language.
Yeah.
And so the entire trip took a different turn once they understood that speaking French would actually help them get a lot further. So one thing that they really got interested in is how do you greet people? So something, a very simple thing like bonjour, comment ça va, took them very far. So even if they could say nothing else other than that, once they said that to someone, doors opened up.
Okay. Why do you think this event occurred, and why do you think this people or person treated you in this way?
Well, I think that anytime you're treated differently, sometimes it's because people don't understand, they don't know you, they have their own fears, and they just do what they know how to do best. Mm-hmm. And so this is a good example. If you don't speak French or you don't speak English, I can talk to you all day long.
Exactly.
And you can get frustrated because, and you would do all sorts of things just to keep from having to deal with that. And so that may make you treat me differently because you don't really even talk to me because you don't speak English. Yeah. And it may appear to be prejudice in this case. It probably had a lot to do with people just not speaking English. It was not prejudice at all.
Exactly.
But there is prejudice in Montreal.
Yeah. How did it make you feel?
Frustrated.
Okay.
Very frustrated.
In your opinion, what can be done to prevent this from happening again? And what do you think that you can do to stem the growing of discrimination against Arab Muslims and any other race in this country?
Well, I think the answer to all of that is the same. It has to be exposure. Mm-hmm. The more that we're around other people that don't think like us, that don't talk like us, that don't have the same behaviors, the more that those lines sort of start to become blurred, it doesn't become as much of an issue. So we have to do our own part to try to associate with people from different cultures. Even though they may not always reach out to us, we have to extend the hand sometimes. So particularly in the Arab American world, there is a lot of misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. Because of what people see on the news, what they heard from their parents, what they heard from people in the community. They have nothing firsthand.
Right.
So sometimes we have to be able to reach out and talk. Now, one last thing I'll say, I think that even in the Arab American world, there is a big chasm between individuals who have come from the Arab world mm-hmm. and their children have grown up here. There's a big difference between the children and the parents sometimes, and that even causes some conflict, I believe, in the home, because right. Younger people are like, well, it's not that bad, and the parents are like, don't do that. I don't want you to associate with certain people.
Right.
So the younger generation is going to have some impact and have some very serious dialogues with their parents and older folks. I'm still thinking old ways.
Okay. Thank you, Miguel, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ines.